We'll now move on to talk a little bit more about Jupe. So, Jupe, you did a big transparency audit. Can you take us through the high level on what you guys covered?
We did the first community ever transparency audit. So what happened was that me and DJ Mom basically went through all the transactions since the point of mint. I think we're gonna do this more. I think the next one we were gonna do it maybe 6 months from now. There's an entire recording of this audit available on YouTube. You can also read the forum posts that's live on Jupe Research, and there's also a TLDR on Jupiter Exchange. But for now, I'll just quickly go through the high-level stuff. On the Jupe Research forum post, you can see how much tokens are remaining in the multi-sigs and what exactly each of these tokens are meant to be used for. There are also links to the on-chain wallets where you can see the exact same number of Jupe on-chain. And you can see that it match. There's an exception of 1.5 Jupe more on the on-chain because some anonymous donator donated us 1.5 million Jupe into one of the multi-sig. You see a 1.5 Jupe discrepancy, that's the reason. I think the second biggest thing that we wanted to talk about is the launch pool. So as part of the RFG launch for Jupe in January, we launched by putting 250 million Jupe into a liquidity position. And based on the price of the pool, you sort of have some Jupe and some USDC in it. So when we withdraw the tokens out of the pool, there was a roughly 111 million Jupe that was not sold. And this is because the price of Jupe at the point was not beyond the maximum price of the pool. So in the report, you can see that 111 million Jupe, where they are and what it's marked for. And thirdly, the most important thing I think is the community airdrop. We first came out as okay, let's airdrop 1 billion tokens to the entire community. We've held 33 million or so tokens because we didn't want to let these tokens then into the hands of people who got exploited. So out of this 33 million, we only ended up distributing about 4 million of it. And out of the 970 million that we did distribute, there are some leftovers that because it expired a few minutes ago, there's some leftovers there. And what the team is going to do is that we're going to go and claw back these tokens from the trees. We're going to combine with the excess 30 million or so Jupe that was not distributed, update the transparency audit post with how much tokens we actually got.
I think it's kind of wild, honestly, to have this level of transparency and honestly to give a shit enough to do the work, to make the spreadsheets, to take it to the community, to go public, both on the team's part here, Soju, on your part, and DJ and Mom's part, but also the community actually paying attention and wanting to know this is what good governance actually looks like. I think that's pretty cool.